In prior sections, we explored contracts, financing, disclosures, and agent responsibilities for affixed and non-affixed manufactured homes. Now, it's critical to understand the ethical and legal risks brokers face when handling these transactions in Arizona. Awareness of these risks ensures compliance with ADRI regulations, protects clients, and safeguards your license. Dual representation concerns. Dual representation occurs when a broker represents both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. Risk. Potential conflict of interest, difficult to provide undivided loyalty to both parties. Disclosure requirement. Arizona law requires written consent from both parties for dual agency R428-402 and ARS paragraph 32-2153. Best practice. Avoid dual representation whenever possible, or ensure full disclosure and signed consent. Example. A broker represents a buyer interested in a 2015 manufactured home on a purchased lot in Gilbert. The same broker is approached by the seller. Broker obtains written consent for dual agency, explaining limitations on advice, negotiations, and fiduciary duties. Broker tip. Document all communications and consents. Failure to properly disclose dual agency can lead to ADRE disciplinary action and legal liability. Misstating home classification. Misrepresenting whether a home is affixed, real property, or non-affixed, personal property, is a common legal risk. Risk. Misstating classification can lead to financing delays, title issues, or buyer litigation. Requirement. Disclose property classification accurately under ADRI Commissioner Rule R428-502A and E. Example. Advertising a home in a Mesa mobile home park as eligible for conventional financing is misleading if it is on a leased lot and requires a chattel loan. Broker corrects the listing to specify personal property classification, protecting both buyer and brokerage. Broker tip. Verify land ownership, affidavit of affixture filings, and ADOT registration before marketing the home. Failure to disclose lot rent obligations. For non-affixed homes in mobile home parks, lot rent obligations are a critical disclosure. Risk. Buyers may face unexpected monthly fees or park rules if lot rent is not disclosed. Requirement. Include lot rent, due dates, and any future increases in the contract or disclosures. Example. A 2008 manufactured home in Sun City has a monthly lot rent of $550. Broker ensures this is disclosed in the contract and any HOA park addendums. Buyer understands the ongoing financial commitment. Broker tip. Document lot rent obligations in the contract to prevent disputes or claims of non-disclosure. Avoiding unauthorized practice of law brokers must not provide legal advice beyond their license scope. Risk. Drafting complex legal documents, interpreting deeds, or advising on estate planning can constitute the unauthorized practice of law. Best practice. Refer clients to attorneys for legal questions regarding trusts, probate, complex title issues, tax implications. Example. A client asks whether placing a 2012 manufactured home in a trust will avoid probate. Broker explains they cannot give legal advice and refers the client to an estate planning attorney while continuing to manage the real estate transaction. Broker tip. Stick to factual information, disclosures, and transaction guidance. Always refer to legal or tax professionals for advice outside your license. Real-world Arizona scenario. Putting it together scenario. Buyer. Lisa purchases a 2005 manufactured home on a leased lot in Mesa. Ethical legal risks. 1. Broker represents buyer and seller, obtains written dual agency consent. 2. Verifies home is personal property, not affixed. 3. Discloses $500 monthly lot rent to buyer. 4. Client asks about transferring the home to a family trust. Broker refers to attorney outcome. Transaction closes smoothly with full compliance, protecting buyer, seller, and broker from ethical or legal risk. Section 5.4 Key Takeaways. 1. Dual representation. Obtain written consent. Disclose limitations on advice and loyalty. 2. Misstating home classification. Always verify whether the home is affixed or non-affixed before advertising. 3. Failure to disclose lot rent. Include all fees and obligations in contracts and disclosures. 4. Avoid unauthorized practice of law. Refer clients to attorneys or tax professionals for legal advice. 5. Broker responsibility. Exercise diligence, verify information, disclose accurately, and maintain documentation to avoid ad rem disciplinary action and legal liability.